Hi guys, this is me once again. So I wanted to talk about week um week 7, money, mission, and ministry, and um this is really like everything that I've been trying to do for the last few years. I can't even tell you how many years it's been. I've always wanted to have a business, but my businesses were more based on health and wellness, losing weight and things like that. With the Malaluka Herbalife. Um, what else have I been in? I've been in so many different direct selling, home based business type of things. I'm actually in two right now. One I really got from my daughters to sell with the fashion jewelry, everything $5, and then I have the ActiLabs brand um, as well that I also am really really excited about. I have not been promoting it, which is my fault, my bad, but I've really been focusing on the spiritual aspect of what it is that I know that I'm called here and sent here to do. And that is, I don't want to say counseling, like spiritual counseling, but it is a part of it. Um, it's just so broad, honestly. Like with the spiritual counseling, you're helping others um, reach the level of spirituality that they seek. And then I am a writer. I love to write poetry. I love creative writing, expressing myself, and singing as well. And what else? And with that, I feel like I've always wanted to be behind the scenes, working in production. For example, music production. Helping artists, you know, whatever they're feeling, help them bring it out in their music, bring it out in their lyrics, and things like that. So that's something that I've always been interested in. Um, and then we have the spiritual research that I've been doing. I have my bachelor's in metaphysical science. I'm right now working on getting or completing my master's. I submitted my book to my school. Okay, show it to you guys. It was for a project, my master's project, and this is the book that I wrote. I wrote this years ago, and so it took a while to to complete. I think I started it in 2000. I want to say 15. It could have been 14. I finished it in 2016, and I had to redo it, so I just submitted it again in 2017. So I'm waiting to hear back about that. Once this is complete, I will have my master's degree, and then I just got my doctorate uh, project guidelines. So I have to write a doctorate dissertation, and so that's this book. This master's was 5,000 words that I had to write. My doctorate is 10,000 words, so that's gonna take me some time. But I'm trying to figure out exactly what I want to write about or how I want to go about doing this project. I can do a workshop. Um, I could do, they have, ideas and things that you can do to get that degree. So I'm gonna be a doctor of, what did I select? Doctor of Divinity. That's what it is. Shortly. So I want to be able to incorporate everything that I've been learning. I mean, I've been learning all the religions and how they are similar, how they're different, where they came from, the origins. I've been learning about the mind, the body, the soul, the spirit, law of attraction. I mean, the whole nine when it comes to spirituality. So I want to be able to organize my ministry in such a way that it mirrors or looks like the church setting. You know how you have the worship and all that stuff. I want to be able to do that, but I want to do it in a way that is more spiritually based and it's not religious at all. But I don't want to make it so universal to where it's just accepting everybody and every idea. I want my thing to be more unified, where everybody's on the same page. And so when you have so many different ideas and different doctrines and things like that all under one umbrella, things can become very confusing. So I figured out that I want to make it so that everybody is on the same frequency. And so I'm still trying to figure out everything, but I just wanted to do this video because I know I haven't really been interacting in the group much. But it's so crazy right now with the retrograde energies, and then the shifts and things like that. So I was having a bit of a difficult time really um coming to grips with everything and how everything is playing out, and then this whole Trump thing. And I mean, it's a lot going on. And then trying to figure out if I really want to be a manager at the spa I'm at, or if I want to just continue to be a massage therapist and build myself, as opposed to being management, building that brand, and then building my brand. Like, I'm really going through a lot of different things, and I have this karmic situation where I'm trying to figure out, when is the best time to exit, or you know, how to do it. My emotions are all over the place, and just whatever. It's really a crazy time right now, and I didn't want to bring that all into the group, especially with the energies. Everybody has their thing going on right now, so I didn't want to be selfish. But what I do want to do is talk about, well, that was talking about that's not really my money mission in ministry, but I did give you um the money aspect. I'm a massage therapist. That's what I do. That's what I actually love. um it it's amazing what I do. Honestly, it really is amazing. Working with energy and things like that, it it can be very tiring, very daunting, very exhausting, but very enlightening as at the same time. What I really want to do soon, maybe in the next week or two, is really get back into my chakras, and really, um first of all, clearing my own chakras. I haven't done a cleanse in a while, so I'm gonna cleanse my own chakras, do my own thing for myself, so that I'm cool, I'm centered, and my energy is flowing. But then I want to really work in that area, and help other people clear their chakras and things like that. So I'll be talking more about that later. Which probably will be like a distance healing type of service that I'm probably going to provide. I'm not sure yet, but it was just an idea. I told you guys about the businesses that I have, so that's the money. My ministry it's getting myself together. With that, I'm thinking of a name that I've been stuck on for a while, that I think was divinely inspired, and so I think I'm gonna go with it because it makes sense. Um, it's gonna help me. It's gonna help me understand more about myself, help others understand more about who they are. But the name, for me, names are important, which you guys already know. So, naming it the appropriate name is what I'm stuck on right now. So, with my ministry, I know what I want. I know the formula. I'm just really stuck on what I want to name it. I'm also looking for um, nonprofit shareholders, chair people, chairman, chairwoman, to go, um, not to go, but to help me establish this. So if anybody's interested in being a part of something that's just starting, just hit me up and we can go from there. Um, so my ministry is a part of my mission, but my mission, it has not really come in yet. Clearly, twin flame, all that stuff. So we know about all that stuff. So I don't have to get into that. But that was just a part of what I want to say about week 7 in a nutshell, because I don't want to make this video that long. And week 8 is about lifetime friends and how to build a community. Ooh, that is um, that's deep. I believe that we all have a level of trust issues and things like that where we're not just immediately trusting. Even in this group, like, we don't really all know each other that way. So building lifetime friendships, and building a community, I mean, there's so many things that go into that. So that's a whole video by itself. I probably will not touch on that. I probably won't make a video on that. I just really wanted to do week 7 and, voice myself and give my take on what it is that I want to do and how I feel led to get myself out there, build my brand, and get the support of you guys, because that's where it's going to start, with you guys, with this group. Oh, I remember what I want to say too as well. I was doing some research, and I want you guys to be prayerful, be protected with the energy. We know that already, of course, but it's not only the cosmic alignments and planets and retrogrades and stuff like that I'm talking about. What I'm saying is, and this is something that I've researched before, and it was brought back to my remembrance last week. Psychic vampire, it's real. A lot of you probably don't know about it. Maybe you do, I don't know. But I've been doing my research about it for a couple of years, and it came back to my remembrance. So what I wanted to say is that they're real. A lot of people don't know that they're psychic vampires, because it's just something it's innate. It's not something you can be taught. It's not something that you can catch. It's just something that some people just simply do. I have my theory on what type of people are psychic vampires, but I'm not going to go into that. So, I mean, that's more like Illuminati talk. But what happens is from my research, this is what happened is when people feel or are actually cut off from source. So say you're brought up in a religion and you're not living right according to that religion, you feel like you're cut off from God, or you're cut off from your source, or whatever the case may be. So what happens is that belief system is real to that person. So they feel like they're cut off. They're living this life of guilt, depression, misery, all that stuff that comes along with being cut off from God, from your source. So what we want to do is protect ourselves when we're out in public. We want to protect ourselves wherever we're going. That's a part of being, staying prayed up, staying spiritually grounded, having your chakras function in the right way and stuff like that, so you can be grounded. So psychic vampires, they feed off of your psychic energy. They feed off your life force energy. They feed off of your emotions. They feed off of you. And if you're not protected, you're easy prey for them. Some of them don't know that they're doing it, but when you're in a room together, they can start feeding from anywhere, and wherever they catch on to the energy, that's where they will gravitate towards. I don't know if this is making any sense to you guys, but I'm trying to explain it the best way I can. It's just impromptu. I didn't write anything. I don't, just wanted to get this off my chest. A lot of us could be psychic vampires as well. We don't really know that we are feeding off of other people and things of that nature. A lot of people don't do it intentionally, so I don't want you guys to feel like, people are just out here trying to get you. I mean, there are people out there trying to get you, but you have to have discernment, and that's being aligned to your source, and making sure you're staying prayed up. I don't keep saying that, but because it's really important. What else about psychic vampires that I wanted to say? Okay, so if you are, or if you feel like you are, after doing a little research, you feel like you, okay, I've been doing some psychic vampirism to people, and it doesn't feel right with me. There are other ways that you can feed, and that, and I just use that word because that's what they call it. But there are other ways that you can rejuvenate your own energy. You sit out in nature, go hug a tree. And I know it sounds, it may sound funny, but it's the truth. Instead of getting energy from other people, you can get your energy from the natural resources that we have around us. And I mean, it would be better anyways. Because psychic vampirism, you can actually kill somebody that way. You're taking their life force energy from them. So a lot of times people, or even you have a friend that when before they come around, you're fine, and then you have this person, when they come around you, you start feeling low in energy, you start feeling depressed, you start, just your vibration starts coming down. It's like, that's a vampire. Like, let's just be real, that's what it is. So when you, and a lot of our family members can do that as well. So what you want to do is just be be more mindful, be aware. And that's another thing that I want to talk about. I want to do something on mindfulness, being aware at all times, staying in the present moment, and that's how you will never miss anything. So, yeah, so that's basically what I want to talk about. I want you guys to be encouraged, stay focused. This energy stuff is crazy, but I'm pretty sure the planets and stuff are going to go back to direct, or stationary direct, as they call it. Um, So I just want you guys to be encouraged. I'm doing my best to stay encouraged. As of today, I'm going to work as best as I can to be positive and to not let anybody bring me out of the vibration that I want to be. To stay mindful and aware of where I want to go and the process it's going to take for me to get there. So I love you all. Thank you for watching. Peace.